Hey Aquarius, what up? How you doing? I'm Archer, you're Aquarius, and this is your tarot reading, pulling on the Mercury retrograde energies at the end of February 2026-ish. Basically, this is a March reading at this point, okay? However, whenever it found its way into your algorithm and you clicked on it, decided to come and hang out with us for a little bit or a lot of it, either way, does not matter, perfect timing, all right? They're timeless messages and they're meant to find you exactly when they find you, all right? And thanks for being here. All right, if you're new, you'll get used to me. I'm Archer, nice to meet you. If you've been here for a while, I promise you will eventually get used to me. But if you're not getting notified, Aquarius, double check and tap on that bell. Make sure it's not set to personalized or none. All right, make sure that bell is set to all so you do get notified, because I do an all signs every Wednesday at 3 p.m. and individual sign readings. There's lots of cool stuff here on the channel, so hang out and be part of the family. We would love to have you here. But for the meantime, just think about your person, Aquarius, and God, let's do this. Tap me in, tune me into Aquarius's energy, and give me everything you got for Aquarius. Hey, Austin. What up, Cassandra? How you guys doing? Hey, Bernadette. What up, Bernadette? All right, let's do this. Capricorn. Wait, no, we just did Capricorn. Sorry, my bad. Aquarius. There we go. Capricorn, your reading's already done. It's in the February playlist. All right, let's see what we got. All right, Aquarius. That's better. Aquarius. Okay, 2 shuffles. Let's go. 1 and 2. Hey, Aqua Mermaid. What up, doll? Let's love this deck for the amazingly auspicious Aquarians. Beam me up, Scotty. Here we go. Alien emoji. Hey, Limitless. Wow. Your overall energy is the Empress? Oh, my goodness. Something you've been working a while on getting ready to happen in this with the King of Swords and the World card. Oh, wow. And the King of Pentacles. We're going out of King of Swords, closing the King of Swords cycle, coming into a King of Pentacles cycle that elevates with the Eight of Cups. This is neat with this. Okay. Some of you guys are going to be receiving messages and downloads. Signs are getting stronger. I think you're elevating. All right. I think your spiritual gifts, your intuition, all that stuff, I think it's ascending. It's elevating as a result of all this. All right. Let's see where it goes. Libra Taurus energy is pretty strong. All right. We have the Ace of Pentacles, Capricorn energy. Oh, there's the Capricorn. Queen of Swords for Libra. The 6 of Pentacles is Taurus. Now, the 6 of Pentacles is the first card that kind of caught me right off the bat here out of the Biblical Tarot. Okay. Hey, right, girl. What up? What up? Check your mail room. There might be a package for you from Archer. Merry Christmas in basically March. I got there, though. The 6 of Pentacles, I think we're coming out of a breadcrumbing era because, like, I almost read this reverse. And the 6 of Pentacles reverse would be a card of, like, breadcrumbing. You know what I mean? But upright is more balance, more reciprocation. Okay, some of you guys may have been financially supported this person. Oh, no. No. Okay, well, I mean, it's possible for some of you guys. I'm being told there's a little bit of a money thing. I'm being told there's a money vibe off of this. Oh, awesome. I'm glad, right, girl? Okay, I haven't done a money reading in a minute. I got you covered, Aquarius. I'll pop some money energies for you guys. All right, 7 of Swords. The star card on the 3 of Swords. Oh. Libra energy, the rebellion against David comes out on this one. Actually, there's a message for my singles too, because I see you taking like a chance with a person or something that you're interested in here that you might be nervous about, single Aquarians. All right, maybe some kind of a big risk or something on it. Okay, we'll see what's up with that. I'll get some details. This is cool. All right, and then we go into the 6 of Swords. That's you. The Knight of Swords into the Knight of Wands. God making some moves behind the scenes to give you a big green flag to go forward. Whoa, okay. Leo energy on that. We'll see where this goes. I think you're getting a good reading. Okay, definitely be dealing with a Capricorn since that energy has been coming out right out of the gate. Libra and Taurus is here. Then you got could be another Aquarius because you even got the star card here. And this part's nice though. The star card's the anchor and the root of your reading, and that's your major arcana. I love it when a sign's major arcana comes out for them because that tells me you're in a glow up. You are in a level up. You're taking your power back from these 3 of Swords energies. I like that. Okay. A lot of Aquarius energy. Definitely could be reading for a pretty good amount of single Aquarians. Okay, let's see where we go. Some of y'all are born on the 1st, the 31st, the 13th, the 6th, or the 7th is here, 17th and the 3rd. I'm seeing repeating 3s and repeating 12s too. For some of you guys, you may be noticing 12-12 or 3-3, waking up at 3:33. Let's see where it goes. Yeah, I'm seeing an Aquarius that like you keep waking up at like 3 or 4 in the morning and you can't figure out why, right? So let's see where it goes. All right, start with you up here on this Ace of Pentacles, Queen of Swords. Queen of Cups. Ooh. You're entering the promised land and looking for some real love. Guardian angels on the Three of Pentacles that lead to the Five of Cups. Scorpio, Capricorn energy. So it's like you're trying to shut out all the noises around you and just do you, but it's kind of hard to do. All right. And it's like you're feeling like it's never going to happen for you. Ace of Cups on the Six of Swords, right? Maybe you're at a point where you're like, oh, well, I might as well just go ahead and stay single. This is the way it is, right? And it's like you might either try to work things out with them and they ghost you, or you're single and you haven't found anybody that's really worth dating, you know? And it's like, man, this is getting to be a lot. Maybe for some of you guys, it's even leaving you with some feelings of imposter syndrome on this. Kind of like, even if you're not letting it show, but it's kind of like you're getting into a point of just like the rewards being worth the risk on something, okay? Where maybe you feel like you're not good enough, or they made you feel like you were less of a person or something like that, okay? I see you coming into it with taking your power back to be ready for real love here in the week ahead. And remember, from whenever you find this, it's the week in front of it. It's a timeless message, all right? Three of Pentacles into the Five of Cups, though, shows the guardian angels are kind of with you, all right, while you're going through this. And that negative self-talk, I do see, especially with repeating sixes showing up and repeating threes. Remember, words are spells, right? The thunks that you think and the spells that you come out, you're spelling it, right? If you sit there and you believe that you're not good enough, or you're not smart enough, or pretty enough, it manifests. But it's like Bruce Lee said, if you manifest the positivity comes, right? Aquarius, you're being really hard on yourself. It's kind of like Megan Maroney's song, Not Pretty, right? Let them hate on you. Girl, let me guess, you don't like how I dress? You're hating on the way I talk. Bless their hearts, all right? Most of it's what they're projected out on their own insecurities onto you. You're actually doing really good. Better. Oh, and for my male Aquarius, for that Megan Maroney song, it'd be like, give me a break, fix the oil, change the oil, fix the brakes, and take a walk. And while you're at it, get lost. Okay, so yeah, you're being too hard on yourself after what they put you through, because it was a lot of what they were projecting out onto you. All right, maybe your anxiety has been trying to get the better of you lately, right? Five of Cups, Scorpio vibes, right? Like feeling you're not deserving of love with the Queen of Cups here, you know, feeling like you're not deserving of love on this one, but as your mind goes through an expansion, Six of Swords is your energy. So as your mind is going through an expansion, thinking outside the box a little bit more, it's like you're going to learn more about ways to love and ways to be loved that'll actually advance your love life. And you're just doing you and focusing on yourself, your work, your finances. Even though you're feeling a little down lately, Five of Cups, a little bummed out because that love is not showing up, right? Three of Pentacles, your guardian angels are working on some stuff, because the Three of Pentacles represents the guardian angels working behind the scenes to craft your future for you in this lifetime. It's a pentacle energy, okay? And the Page of Cups. I do see in the week ahead that you're starting to open up. You're going to be a little more receptive with this Empress card, where you could have some people hitting on you, okay? Like just going into a store or going into whatever, and you might have people trying to like ask you about stuff. I've got it set for you, Rohama. It's set to pen. You can. All right, let's see. Give me a little bit more on the Seven of Swords, the Star card, and the Three of Swords. Let's see here. The Queen of Wands, the Three of Wands. Ooh, that's a lot of passion. Aries energy comes out with the Devil. There's and the Four of Wands into the King of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups. Oh, my word. This person is coming out of a very childish phase of their life. And they're starting to, like, Eight of Cups level up into adulthood. You guys are both leveling up. Oh, my gosh. Whatever sign you're dealing with, I'm going to bet you in their reading, I've said something about you're in a beginning of a glow up. Eight of Cups is setting into a 10 of Cups stage with the Page of Pentacles. Maybe it's like when you met, maybe you were first attracted to some of their plans or their schemes or something. Like maybe they were self-employed or pursuing a dream or something. But then it got to the point of like, we're living in the dream without doing the work. I hope I'm making sense. Hope that makes sense, right? Four of Wands, the King of Pentacles. So it's like after a while, things weren't going anywhere and you were doing more than just emotionally supporting them. It did get to the point some of you guys were financially supporting them, King of Pentacles, right? Devil card on the Three of Wands. Maybe someone was battling through an addiction or something they had to work to overcome. All right. Could even be just a mindset. All right. Somebody might even work in a casino. So you almost like completely changed your life in order to try to get them to accept you. And yet it really feels like they were in a rather superficial mindset. Strong Capricorn energy, heavy duty Capricorn energy on this reading. All right. So let's take a vibe real quick over here, because I told you on the Six of Pentacles that there was work vibes involved on this one. Maybe some of you guys worked together, or you do. All right. But let me see what's up with the Six of Pentacles and the Three of Pentacles. Taurus and Capricorn energy. Aquarius. Wow. Yeah, some of you guys, it could be Aquarius on Aquarius. Leo and Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Taurus. Libras too. Ten of Swords. At the workplace, the Page of Cups is still here. So maybe it's like, I kind of see you like kind of pushing through the day and like getting little to no results in the workplace. Ten of Swords. It leaves you frustrated. Like with all the pushing, the constant deadlines, constant demands and everything, it's like you've lost your interest in work and just kind of need help getting across the threshold. Ten of Swords. One extra shot of espresso, that'll get me through the day. Something like that. And someone might even be a writer. I literally keep hearing a typewriter, but it's like an old typewriter. Remember those old typewriters that when you turned them on, they were like plugged into the wall and they were like, whoop, 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 while they were, you were typing on them. That's really specific, but that's what I'm seeing. So maybe someone's a writer that wants to get published. Three of Pentacles on the Six of Pentacles. You know what I think? There's a work collaboration offer or a project or something coming in where you might be asked to like lead a team or something, or a project, or maybe someone here's a project manager or something. But it's like you're not even originally going to be like, that's out of my pay grade. That's not what you want me to do it, and you're actually going to be really good at it. They're picking you for this reason, for a reason, because you are actually going to be really good at it. All right. It's actually even going to, from a Three of Pentacles to a Six of Pentacles, it's going to actually help advance you up the corporate ladder in your workplace. And those of you currently looking for a job and you're currently out of work, I do see something you applied to finally reaches back out with an offer. Okay. Could have been some delays due to maybe tax season, closing out a fiscal year, Three to the Six of Pentacles, but they do cycle back around the Ten of Swords. All right. So I do see you guys coming through on that one. Now I want to see what's up for my single Aquarians. Remember, that came up too. Then we're going to finish talking about this. But what's up with the singles vibes here? What's up with this? Thank you. The Two of Swords, the Five of Wands, and wow, talk about learning lessons in work and love. Ooh, Six of Wands. Okay. Five of Wands, it leads right to the Six of Wands with the Nine of Cups. So single Aquarians, it's like you got this person interest that you might be considering taking a risk on. Either you guys work together or they might be Nine of Cups in your digital friend zone. Bonus points for Leo, Pisces energy on that one. Also Libra, more Leo, strong Leo. But there is something taboo about this. Or like it's rather tempting, but it also kind of like makes you guys nervous, right? Nine of Cups into the Five of Wands. So the thing on this is that I think you guys wind up meeting or involving around like a work event or a group related thing or traveling or something. And you guys wind up, because like, see on this Nine of Cups, how you guys are at like a meetup, or like maybe you guys go to like a friend's wedding, coworker's wedding or something. Okay. And then you guys wind up being the ones that like, you're the next one on dock to get married in like a year or two with this person. So you do start a relationship out as a result of going to some kind of a party. All right. Anything else? Anything else on work or singles? Or we're going to get back into Hierophant. Let's talk about the marriage. Let's talk about those of you in a committed relationship. Whether it's little to no communication or not, let's talk about it. All right, let's get down on this part. See what's up with Six of Swords, Knight of Swords, and the Knight of Wands. All right. Thanks for being here, too, guys. What up, Clarissa? Clarissa explains it all is here. Oh, yeah, no, they wound up making it into the all signs. I had some scheduling conflicts at the beginning of the week. So Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, and Virgo are in Wednesday nights all signs. And then next week, we're back to normal. All right. Merci, baby. What up, merci, beaucoup? Merci beaucoup. All right. Let's get back into the vibe. See what we got going on this. Nine of Pentacles. They're single. They're single because nobody else would put up with them like you do. Interesting. The Magician, the Four of Pentacles, the King of Cups, Knight of Pentacles, Page of Wands. They are seeing the light. They are kind of finding their way back, you know? Oh. Okay, was it the age difference or was it the physical distance that was a thing? So the thing on it is that they were in that rather superficial mindset a little bit, 10 of Wands, and they never really outgrew their college years and needed to become more comfortable with accepting adulting on the 10 of Wands. It was a lot, right? So it became a lot to handle. And hey, Rachel, King of Cups, the Four of Pentacles, they had to close themselves off even more to discover themselves. Pisces and Capricorn energy on these two. Strong Capricorn vibes on this whole reading. Hey, Brittany. So, okay, so they were slacking off on their adult ambitions or their adult responsibilities. Some of you guys, they might have been out of work even, but they were still kind of pursuing their childhood dreams, right? Something about sandcastles might even resonate, or somebody here lives near the beach or has plans to travel, because I literally see like kids making sandcastles. Maybe there were kids involved or something. Gemini energy is pretty strong at the moment. So it's actually mutable energy. Gemini, Pisces, Virgo, and Sagittarius. Yeah. Doesn't have to be their sun sign, just part of their chart that's activating for you. So maybe like, did they come? It's like they, okay, you know their family and stuff. It's like they came from, it might have been their parents that was a factor in this one, like one narcissistic parent, one absentee parent, or a single parent household, maybe for some of you guys. Because it seems like that they're finding out that like almost like a slight form of attention-seeking behavior needed to be humbled, okay? The narcissist vibes were part of what had to be retired out of this one, especially for those of you that were dealing with your twin flame, right? Because I do have the Four of Wands here, so it tells me we're on a twin flame journey. And we've got an Empress, but the Emperor's not showing up yet. Oh my God, this is so similar to the Capricorn reading. It's like the Capricorn reading is part one, and this is part two. So there might be more in the Capricorn reading for you, especially if you've got strong Capricorn or you're a cusper or you're dealing with one. Aries energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So there's passion, there's intensity here. It's almost like they thought this is how things worked. So they're finding out now with this Page of Wands, like see the flashlight on there? Okay. They're finding out on this Page of Wands that it's like they're being forced to grow up. That's the thing I'm seeing behind the scenes, because it's like they're learning that no one wants to deal with their immaturity, right? It's kind of old or last cycle or something. You really could kind of handle them or put up with them better than anyone else. So it looks like God's hitting them. You know what? It's like God's hitting them in their wallet, right? Something in their money. Two of Swords, Five of Wands. But the Two of Swords talks about having some hope or faith in this too. See, this is like, some of you guys might have met through a party or like in a really awesome, like an unusual way. Not even standard like online dating, but you guys met each other in a really unique way, right? Chariot to the Hierophant. Some of you guys could have met digitally. It might have been like through like a TikTok comment section or a YouTube or something, right? Met through like social media, or somebody here, a social media influencer, like somebody online, like maybe you got a tarot channel or they do, or you're a content creator. Maybe I'm reading for a famous couple or somebody in the public eye somehow. Chariot to the Hierophant, Cancer, Taurus energy. Now, the Chariot talks about overcoming an obstacle. The Emperor drives the Chariot into a great battle, and we're still looking to see the Emperor show up, so we've got our divine couple, because we've got the Empress card here. But on that Hierophant, it's a higher level that comes in on this one, because the Hierophant is Taurus energy, but it also talks about taking a step back and looking at everything from like a non-biased approach, right? Weighing all the factors and everyone involved in order to do what's best for everybody. Okay, instead of just being so focused on themselves. Well, you see, here's the thing about it. I think God is going towards the money because they were really kind of like on the King of Cups. They were more worried about polishing the outside of the cup than the inside of the cup, right? And so when you get into that vibe or that energy, they were more worried about how their status was or how people preceded them. For some of you guys, you were even like, yeah, the only reason they were with me was because of like it was a status thing or something, right? They had to humble. They had to humble. They couldn't keep treating you that way. So I do see that's why it's going in this, because everything is kind of compounding together on them in order for them to hit that rock bottom that they need to in order to get them out of the hole that they were in, right? They've gone pretty far down the rabbit hole, okay? But that's the stuff that is working, all right? 8 of Wands, so the Tower card. Some of you guys, either you moved away or they did, but I see things lining up in the directions to bring you guys closer together. Some of you here might even work in real estate or property management, right? Because like, look at the for sale sign up there. Tower card to the Lovers. Wow, this is really similar to the Capricorn reading. But you have an Ace of Swords. You have a hate text. Somebody here might actually be a veterinarian or work with animals. Is somebody a pet groomer? I don't know why, but I see a puppy getting a bath. Okay. But so they had to go through this so they could realize that they need and want you in their life. Because their life hasn't really gone right ever since they wronged you, right? They can't just get away scot-free with what they did to you. You know what I mean? Tower card and the 8 of Wands. But so it really feels like that with the Lovers card on the Ace of Swords, that with this communication coming in, it's like this is what they're going through right now, where they're realizing their life hasn't worked out right since they wronged you. It's humbling them. That's what leads them to Ace of Swords reaching out and asking you about an apology and can we start fresh together? Because look, it turns into the King and the Queen of Cups. That's a very loving couple. That's the most loving couple in the tarot. One having done their self-work and one that's already ready to wear their heart outward. I love this for you guys. With the 9 of Wands, that's the apology and the silence being broken. Whoa. Okay, hold on. We had to do it for Capricorn too. How far away is the Emperor? Remember, male Aquarians too. We all got masculine and feminine energies, all right? It's in the same spot. It's like 3 layers down, and yours is right by the 6 of Wands and the Ace of Cups. Oh my gosh, this is only a few days away. From whenever you find this, it's changing and getting ready to happen. Like, let's say you find this on a Friday. Oh, like today when we're recording it. This could happen over the weekend, all right? Basically, like, instead of saying add 7 days from whenever you find this, I kind of want to say add 3. It's that close to happening. I love this for you. And that Ace of Cups down there under the Emperor on the 6 of Wands is a successful fresh start between the two of you guys. So remember, when they pop into your head, pray for them, Aquarius, because your prayers are changing things. Those thoughts do things, right? I love it. Aquarius, claim this thing down in the comments. We need to manifest this for you. You deserve this. You got some good energies coming your way going forward. And you got a pretty fun relationship. Man, they're everything you've tried to change them into. They've actually done the work for you. I love this for you. Wow. Aquarius, if you want to book a personal private reading with me to go deeper into this or your situation, you can check out the automated booking site. Okay. It has the pricing and the availability all listed, all full disclosure. All right. Just scan the QR code. It'll take you right to the booking site. It's also pinned in my bio, TikTok, and Instagram. It is available down in the description box too. All right, along with all the other links that the Archer Link Tree has to offer. That'll take you to the channels we support. It takes you to women's healing services, manifesting journals, and more. Just check it all out. Totally awesome, safe to click links. Aw, thank you, Molly. I'm Rubber Your Glue. You're amazing too. All right, you guys ready? You want to pop a couple super chats? Remember, Aquarius, we're gonna do 5, just 5. Aqua Mermaid's numero uno. Hi, Aqua Mermaid. Remember too, Aquarius, this will resonate to any placement of Aquarius in your chart too. You're not just your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. All the parts of your charts are what makes you the only hybrid of the zodiac, water and air. All right. Everybody wishes they could do what you do, Aquarius. That's why you get the cool, awesome alien emoji. All right. Onward and forward. Let's go for it. All right. Doop, doop, doop. All right. I'll cleanse this space, the energy afterwards. Let's see these over here. That's fine. But let's use light seers today. All right. Oh, I was trying to. I was trying, Rolo. I was trying. All right. Super chat. Let's see what we got cooking. All right, guys, you ready? Okay, definitely are done. Shelly is the end. Anything after Shelly, we're good. All right, let's start with Light Seer Empress. And I'm going to shout out your guys' timestamps too so that you guys can leave a comment with your timestamp, all right? That way Mel can get ready for the preps for Pisces. Thank you, Horology Fitness. Thank you. I'm working on it. the posture in that and feeling like the inside of my body when I lean forward or back or straighten up, it's cool. It's working really good. All right, lights here. You're at 2458. Ooh, the Knight of Cups. Okay, so something about a love offer. Energy check for you and Levi. Piece of cake. Chariot to the Nine of Cups. Keep praying for him because the Chariot, he's overcoming the obstacles to come your way. Knight of Cups is my Freddie Prinze Jr. card, handing you a love offer. I really do feel like he's getting ready that you might get some flowers from him as a way of patching this up and opening the door. Five of Pentacles into the High Priestess, and behind the High Priestess is your Emperor and the Star card. Light Seer, this tells me that the Aquarius reading is what you're tracked on. You're like, I'm not an Aquarius. Wherever the Aquarius is in your chart. The Aquarius reading with that Star card, and look, your Emperor is right there. It's not 3 or 4 layers deep. So yours happens sooner. All right. I want to pen you as a Mercury retrograder. Levi will make contact and get this fixed up during the retrograde. Okay, Rahama, 2550. All right, let's see. Feel something coming and had another. Let's see. Had a dream. Strange looking, half distorted. It's okay. Yeah. Let's see. I keep saying away to feel bad. What's in my energy? The Page of Swords. You're supposed to be learning lessons from those dreams. The shadow, weird, sticky figures that you're seeing. That's an embodiment of your own fears, your own insecurities. That's why it looks so weird, because it's a clue of like your thoughts, the stuff that you don't work through in the day. Then you go to bed and they're still in your mind. So your brain has to process through them after your sleep. Okay. So that's what the horrific dream is. All right. Page of Swords and the Six of Cups, feeling something coming. It's a little bit of your own anxieties being built up. What you're feeling is the release of the anxieties getting ready to come out. You're fearing something bad happens. Eight of Wands to the Hierophant says it's something good. Like Caden saying hi, right? Something like that. You're only fearful of it because you're very used to being in a fight or flight mode. But with the Ace of Cups and the Ten of Wands, stop thinking that way. Put those thoughts behind you. What you're feeling is something Ace of Pentacles good. You're so used to expecting the worst, you're kind of not used to expecting the best. So as soon as you start pulling an energetic pull that something's coming in, Hierophant, the Eight of Wands, you're like, oh God, iceberg, 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 gonna hit us. It's not an iceberg, not an iceberg. This is something good, like you're coming up to port and the fog's lifting and you're near like the lighthouse ship to guide you into the harbor. Okay? It's not what you're experiencing, Rohama, but how you're interpreting what you're experiencing, right? Okay. AC, you are going, oh my gosh, I've missed you, AC. Read me. You know I'm gonna read you. All right, 2733. 2733, AC. Queen of Wands. It's just getting started. Your person's going through a Tower card. That's the initial stages of the Queen of Wands to come back around for a third time's charm with you on Temperance. They're coming in correct. All right. Knight of Swords, another card letting you know they're coming in correct with the Six of Pentacles to balance out. They're out of the Six of Pentacles reversed, which is like breadcrumbing energy. They're into the Six of Pentacles upright. That's reciprocal. And you thought I was going to read about you. Guess what? It's actually about your person this time. Five of Cups. They miss you. Seven of Pentacles. They're working on it. They're getting ready to come back. They're nurturing themselves. Seeds are sprouting. Eight of Swords. Nine of Pentacles. They're single. And they're ready. So it's not about you right now. It's a little energy update on your person. All right, Gabriella. All right, let's see what we got going on for Gabriella. You're at 2828. Oh, there's another cool timestamp. That's looking pretty good. All right, let's see what we got. 2828. Emperor. He's bossing up. He's bossing up. Emperor into the Page of Cups, Page of Pentacles, Eight of Cups. He's walking away from the other stuff to come your way. Whatever it was that he got in the way. I'm not being told third party. I just don't think he was ready yet. And he went off to go explore and find his own way in the Emperor energy. Only person he was cheating on you with, Gabriel, was his own self. His own ego. That's all. Page of Cups, Page of Pentacles shows he's over the ego and he's coming your way with two cards confirming an offer. You're not going to be single much longer. Gabriella, you're on the Mercury retrograde list. All right, let's see. And Lyric, what's up, Lyric? How you been doing? All right, you're at 2919. All right, what'll happen between you and your twin? Ooh, and Capricorn and Aquarius both have had twin flame energies on them. So let's see what's up. Thanks for the follow, Private. All right. Fool card. Seven of Swords, the Devil, the Five of Cups, into the Queen of Cups, and the World card. The old cycle's ended. This is cool, Lyric. Oh my gosh, check this out. Fool card. By Aries season at the latest, either Pisces or Aries season. your twin will reach out and make contact. 7 of Swords, they've gotten through their grieving stage on the 5 of Swords. See how they've been taking the 5 of Swords out? They're actually secretly going to attack the devil, coming under the cover of darkness like it's a Venezuelan oil tanker. Ah, Toby's gone. And then once they, so they're beating out the devil energy, Lyric, right? Once they come through this part, this is what's going on right now. Then with the 5 of Cups, Queen of Cups, they awoke to being in real love with you, and they miss you because they know that you're where their heart is. All right. By the end of Aries season, you and your twin will be back on track. All right. And there's Shelly. All right, Shelly, Bally. All right, Shelly, you're going to be at 30-33. Ooh, nice repeating threes. Okay, what are A's feelings about Shelly right now? What are A's feelings about Shelly right now? Queen of Cups. He loves you. He's in love. Oh my gosh, when a guy figures out what in love is, everything in their brain changes. 5 of Cups, okay. 6 of Cups, he's reflecting back on the good times between you guys and missing them. It's a bit of his own awakening. Page of Swords, Page of Wands. He's preparing to send you a message. Wherever he is, whatever he's doing right now, as I pull on his energy, Shelly, he's realizing you're the in love, totally different than any of his exes. He loved a lot of them, but now he's feeling some type of way because he's in. When you add those 2 letters to the front of that word, it changes everything in a guy's brain. 5 of Cups, 6 of Cups. Now he's reflecting back like, man, I missed out on a good thing. I got to get myself together. I got to do this. Page of Swords, Page of Wands, the 7 of Pentacles. Rest assured that he is nurturing and making plans to send you a message. See, when the 7 of Pentacles is on the Page of Swords to the Page of Wands, it's that he's already in his phone, trying to figure out what to say, what to type, and that he probably presses send before the night's out. Okay, you'll be hearing from him soon. He's going through some ish up there, 10 of Wands, that he's getting rid of in the 3 of Cups to come your way with justice. All right. All right, guys, thank you so much for your donations. You guys are a blessing. I hope that helped a little bit for y'all. All right, and Aquarius, thank you for being here too. You guys are awesome sauce too. All right. All right, I'm going to go get ready for Pisces. We'll do a couple more super chats after Pisces. And Pisces will be back up here in just a few minutes. All right, we're what, about 20 or so minutes away from Pisces. Save the best for last. The fireworks, grand finale, all that stuff. And I'm not in Pisces mode yet, so I can't do the intro. I know I say stuff about fireworks. So see, I have to be in Archer mode. That's why I'm Archer. I can't channel without being Archer, because then my life comes into it. And tarot readers, your lives are not supposed to come into it. That's why I'm Archer. Anyways, so yeah, supper's in the back seat and mama's home hungry. That's part of the Pisces gag. Anyways, we'll figure it out when I go over there. All right, guys, I love you. I'll see you guys in the